pop it. You wanna see how the vet feel. Fiji on my rollie maker, wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck gon' chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle my. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. Town ballin', 13 on me like I was Harden. Yeah, no Richie, might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm flies. I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride it. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet.
A fine Sunday afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He will
Leading
lead this one off today.
For San Francisco, the center fielder, Cameron.
So fucking pissed. Almost had no hitter against his team.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's hitless in the series so far. 0-2 the count to Posey. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
And it's fouled away.
Really, Posey?
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Giants 0, Padres coming up. Jeff Samardzija is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. His past meetings with Samardzija. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is
right?
out trying to steal the base.
Camera.
Grounded to first.
Damn it.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Samardzija's ready. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Danny, Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
And the gamble will work out. He's hit at second base with a 2-out double.
Matty.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
From the stretch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone! A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. Second home run early in the year as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. His past meetings with Samardzija, he's just 1 for 6. Hard on the ground toward short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds. Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Behind 0-2 now. Another 0-2 coming. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on B. And, guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Oh.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? Right. I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Slider laid off for a ball.
Oof.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Calm down. No, he did not.
Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Bell, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield. Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
He's going. Delivery to him on the way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Baez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. In now, Eduardo Rodriguez. Runner in scoring position with Sukan. First offering on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Samar just sets. Here it is on 0-2. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Drilled to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding into the box, Ian Kinsler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a line drive. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Tony Watson enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Number 56.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hack hit, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ripping knock.
He did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Manny Machado stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And a check swing.
Finally goes my way.
No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one.
that. I want a slider right there.
The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll go back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Belt is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Joe Panik as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Dahl. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Tony Watson. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost
unfair.
And
the pitcher gets their first hit in the
first
third.
Hit in this one for the Giants.
Boy, you're talking about a cardinal sin for any pitcher to give an opposing pitcher to give up a base hit, D-Row, on an 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, that's got to be so frustrating the way this guy's been executing. But you know what? Tip your hat to the pitcher. Stuck his nose in there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and found a way to get himself a knock.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 1 left for San Francisco. They can't chip into that 5-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. 1 out now in the San Diego third, and standing in here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Yeah.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's what? Really?
Here now the 2-2. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third.
I don't think so.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Yeah, both of them.
Here's Javier Baez. His previous battles with Tony Watson. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. No
counters. Oh wow, that is true.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind.
Nice.
They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out
Won't be able to
right
hit the Giants this time
Kane is
again.
under it.
Sucks.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike taken up in the zone.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Trevor Gott answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. So coming to the plate, Eduardo Rodriguez. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. This is pulled into right. Parra is right there as he takes it for the second out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the out. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The batter, number 35.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. On, he pops it up. Machado trying to get there. But he won't get there. It falls in. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Called strike 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This is the kind of a bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives that draw from that
is the same too as well.
2 strikes and then you
I don't know how they can make apartments look like that.
Only 3 pitches.
Joe Panik is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Machado has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Ian Kinsler. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath. Take a step.
High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Maben on the warning track.
Damn it.
He makes the catch.
Died on the warning track.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone as they add still another.
About time you woke up your bat.
Solo shot to right center, number 197 in his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, Posey wanted him to waste one out of the zone, but he made a mistake in the zone, and now he's paying for it. It's a game of inches, folks, and they know that better than anyone right now.
423 feet on that one.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Machado now on 0-1. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. There is Crawford. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo home run there for David Dahl. Second home run early in the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting, first baseman, Padres.
Stepping in now, Eric Hosmer. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And the Friars won't let up as this ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Hosmer stands at second with 2 gone. Hard on the ground towards short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Saves an error as decided. Yangervis Solarte will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 39, Yangervis Solarte.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martinez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2.
Now at the plate, Cameron Maben. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
But taking in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at this.
And the catcher grabs it to retire this. Derek Law gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least beat a couple of these guys. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The right fielder.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now with the play, Ian Kinsler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Parra coming on. He's got it. A great running play. And at the plate, Buster Posey. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 0-2 once more. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Chris Shaw, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Hit hard back up the middle, and stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So striding in, J.D. Martinez. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield. He just tattoos this ball right here. Now trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Panic. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting.
Striding in, Eric Hosmer. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time and the side is retired. Digging in now, Brandon Crawford. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now, Brandon Belt. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Joe Panic. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Another out. Another great outing from the starting pitcher.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The shortstop, Javier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Panic's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
I thought he was safe on that. Yep.
Hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Line toward right center, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously, he didn't circle this guy. That's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. And that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. Aramis Garcia is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Now at the plate, Cameron Maybin. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, no balls and a strike. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gerardo Parra is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres have made it a memorable weekend. They take 3 out of 4 as this ball game is over. 8-0 the final today. The San Diego Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jeff Samardzija was unable to work out of the second inning as he sat with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 8 runs on